Okay, welcome back here. Now, I'm a little late with this one because when the trailer for it came out, I had originally planned to do it that day, but some stuff came up and I'm getting behind. But let me get into it this time and see. That's the first time I'm going to be doing a trailer review, so bear with me a little bit as we go forward with this. But I understand why you may have to, because it's the title and stuff may have to kind of drag you in there. But Blue Beetle dropped that trailer for from DC, the upcoming Blue Beetle movie. And while there are some aspects of it that don't look bad, it pretty much shaping up to be DC's biggest rip-off movie yet. You understand? I mean, that's kind of it. So let's get into it here. Right? Okay, we start off with Jaime Reyes. You know, he's doing whatever he has to do there, that thing to find out that, you know, he isn't really he's successful. He's working at some thing there. He's with some friend. Yeah. So is it here? Hold on, I'll get it. Go on. Right. Bloody hell. Yeah. With his friend there, and you know, she's gonna be telling him what thing, and all he has to focus on what's going on. It's kind of got a CW like vibe to it, honestly. It's a little creepy. It's got a CW like vibe to it. So he goes for some interview at some place there, and you know, family is all supporting him and thing because, oh yeah, well, we're Puerto Rican or whatever, so we're supporting our own and all of this. Okay, and he's clearly embarrassed. Then you see some friend that he most likely knew from school or something, and she's being chased by some people and gives him this thing in a big belly burger box or something, a burger box, a little cardboard box, and tells him, whatever you know, don't open it. Yeah, that's really positive, great sense there, because there's no way he would open the cardboard box that apparently is containing something very valuable inside, right? That's not gonna, yeah, big belly burger box, right? And it's there, so of course, they open it, and inside is the scarab, right? Okay, so the scarab is there. It starts to glow. It attaches itself to him. It's very, very horrific. It's on back and stuff. All of this thing exploding. It comes out. It morphs itself onto him. I see it there looking pretty grotesque and all of that. As it's you go up with shoes and all of this stuff, and it goes on there. He ends up getting to it, and boom, there he is as Blue Beetle. Right? There he is as Blue Beetle. Now, this here, with how he's seeing out of the beetle, I think this just looks terrible to me. Honestly, it looks very cheap. You could have put more effort into doing this. This doesn't look good at all. It looks like something you would see in like a Dreamcast video game from back in the day or something like that. This doesn't work. Yeah, you got a better shot on the armor there, and that's it. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't think the armor looks terrible. I don't think it looks fantastic, but I don't think it looks terrible. Because we knew what we were going to be getting with the armor. We saw pictures of it before. We see what it we know we're going to get with the armor. Yes, they could have spent a little more money to make it look a little better. Honestly, they could have done that. They could have spent some more money to make it look better, but they didn't. This is what we got. I don't think it looks absolutely terrible. I honestly don't think so. I think it could have looked a little better. It does, in my opinion, look okay. It looks good. Right? Then, you know, he takes off, right? And it's basically like a kind of, yeah, right there. This here is him coming up out of the, something that we have. This is pretty much like a shot from Man of Steel. That's what I mean with the whole rip-off thing about this stuff. The whole thing with the beetle crafting itself onto him. That sort of looked like, you know, the kind of like how they got the symbiote kind of attaches itself to Spider-Man. It sort of looks like that. Then the whole CW vibe about this stuff going through, and now we have this here where it's flying up in the atmosphere. It kind of looks like Superman from Man of Steel, so it does look like maybe like Iron Man or something. Right? So he ends up out in space now. You understand me? And then the shot doesn't look bad, and the armor turns off and he falls. I don't know how, because last time I checked, space had no gravity. So it's kind of weird that he would fall. Space should have just been floating, but you know, whatever. He falls, plummets down, and then he stops there again. And then this shot kind of looked like Iron Man when he was falling, he stopped himself right there like that. It does. It looks like it. So like I say, it's kind of ripping off a lot of stuff in this whole thing. And then the whole thing now, with a better shot of it here, with the armor. Okay, this scarab, for anybody who may not know, but Blue Beetle scarab is alien technology. That's what it is. It's alien tech. It was created by the rich in order to to battle the Green Lantern Corps and to conquer the worlds. I think that's what it is. It's a weapon made for conquering worlds. Now, what happened with the Blue Beetle scarab, that it came to Earth some thousands of years ago, and it got due to Egyptian magic, which it didn't have any counter against. The programming in it was corrupted, and that's what happened. No, there have been 3 Blue Beetles, and Jaime Reyes is the latest one. But the thing about it is that the scarab doesn't sound like Siri. And that's what they did in this. They made the scarab sound like Siri. It's like, Siri, can I get a weapon? What weapon would you like? No, it doesn't sound like that. The scarab usually sounds like it's trying to murder people or something. And Jaime has to battle with it kind of internally in order to control from doing that, because that's what happens. It doesn't sound like Siri. When they've made it sound like Siri. That's what they've done. They've made it sound like Siri, and it doesn't work. So we get some more stuff there, and they end up. Okay, now this scene coming up here with this boss. Okay, maybe somebody can explain it to me. Maybe I don't know. Maybe somebody can explain it to me. But I live in Trinidad, and maybe it's different in other countries, but on buses, is it normal for there to be a big space in the middle of the bus, and literally everybody just sits on opposite sides in the bus? You know, is that normal? Because if it isn't, he cuts this bus in half. He should have been murdering people. And look at this lady in the back here. She's watching him, and it's like, huh? There's no emotion whatsoever. Nothing. It's just really weird. Yeah, he's all shocked that he's cutting a bus in half. Look at it. He cuts the bus in half right down the center. And you're telling me that people just sit on opposite sides of the bus with this big space in the middle. I mean, I understand that there's standing room or something in the bus, but it usually isn't large enough for this kind of space. But say what to it? Yep, there it is, bus cut in half. And he's back and freaking out, and there's some big thing coming after him. And of course, Susan Sarandon is the evil white woman in this. I mean, do we even have any male villains anymore? I mean, like, what did they all take a vacation or something? It's like every time it's either the woman who was supposed to just be the backup character turns out to be the real hero, or the villain is a woman. It's just never a man anymore. Like what this suddenly forgot how to be evil. I mean, doesn't make sense. But she's the villain in it. You know, there's this whole big stuff there, and then, you know, he goes really all Power Rangers and is fighting and stuff, some other things happening there, some explosions, and then we get the Beetle ship and all of this stuff there, you know, because they gotta, I mean, yes, Ted Kord, the Blue Beetle before him, did have all of this stuff and the other, but, you know, they're kind of ripping off Batman. To be honest with you, all of this craziness is happening here. And then this part here. Now, okay, while it looks cool that he made a sword, right? While it does look cool that he made a sword, I mean, that's not really how the armor works. It doesn't necessarily, it's not able to necessarily, it can make pretty much anything, but it's usually always attached to him. Yes, he could fire off energy blast and little stuff and the trap you, but it doesn't really make a sword. And then this whole thing looks very Power Rangers to me, yet another ripoff, But I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a 100% expert on Blue Beetle, but from what I know, the armor can't make things like a sword and stuff like that. If I'm wrong, somebody will correct me. But I'm just saying this looks very Power Rangers to me. All right. Let me get the title there, Blue Beetle. Yeah, and then they're inside of there checking out this stuff, and he's all he's all all the stuff was like Batman, and then of course we get this.
It's like Batman stuff.
Batman's a fascist.
I mean, it's one thing to promote a movie with a bunch of rip-off stuff, and it was another thing to call Batman a fascist. I mean, that is DC's moneymaker. No, to be fair, Chris Gore, noted filmmaker and all of that stuff, he film critic and all that stuff, he did have an explanation. He was on Friday, something like that. He was on something I saw him on. And what he explained is that George Lopez's character in this movie is kind of like a conspiracy theorist, right? So that he sees conspiracies everywhere, and that's why he said that about Batman. Okay. To be fair, we can work with that. We could say, okay, right, it's funny, we're good with that and all that stuff. Okay, we could say that, right? So, they're insane in theater and all of this stuff and all of this. It'll be coming out and stuff if it's in August. Yeah, August 18th. All right, so we get that. And we understand that, like I said, when Chris Gore said about him and the other, okay, we could work with that. But then, of course, because it's Hollywood and they can't go a week without controversy over something, the director of this movie had to get himself in some hot water. Why? Well, Blue Beetle director deletes tweet wishing, Minecrafting on President Donald Trump, claims Puerto Rico is a slave colony. I mean, why you cannot just promote your movie and shut up? I don't know. I really don't know. This is his name is Angel Manuel Soto. That's the director. Yeah, this is Blue Beetle when he saw that they kind of makes it kind of go in the old Power Rangers route there. This is done out. This is the tweet he put up here. This is a few years back, but this is the tweet he put up. The only thing I hope Trump has similar to Lincoln's presidency is the way it ended. I mean, that is just messed up, man. Even if you don't like somebody, it's your choice who you like, who you wish to vote for. It's your choice entirely. If you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody. Nothing I could say about that. You're free to like and dislike whoever you want. But to come out and literally say that you wish the man would Minecraft and wish the man would get Minecrafted, that is just so wrong. What if he had said that about you? How would you have? How would you like? You would literally be up in arms on Twitter. Thousands of people backing all this screaming together about, down with Trump and all kind of stuff. But no, you say it about him and you're not supposed to be okay with it. This social media, a lot of people get this idea in their mind, they could hide behind screens and say anything. It does not work like that. You don't say these things about someone. If you don't like somebody, you don't like someone's presidency, whatever, fine, and that's your choice to do so, but you shouldn't go around putting out just where you're wishing for people to get Minecraft, and that's not cool at all. That's really and truly not cool at all. He then followed up with certain things, you know, when the whole Batman is a fascist thing, on the other hand, you know, other stuff trying to push other thing. And he says that, you know, because people got upset about it, you know, he put out to say that, you know, my job's done and all kind of thing, and this and that, and you know, he seems to be about but like somebody put out there. Had somebody said something like that about you know, about Obama, they would be up in house. Why say it about Trump? You don't like the man, you don't like the man. Move on with your life. That's all. Then he goes on to say here that another tweet. You must be the dumbest piece of shit to cross Twitter right after Trump. How stupid can you be? Puerto Rico is a slave colony of the USA. Your passport was imposed on us, so there's nowhere else to go after your country, you know, defecates on my land and blame us for the stink. F you. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, you know, that whole, those statements and that he's saying are turning off a lot of people. I've heard some people say that, you know, they were originally going to watch the movie because they thought it looked good, but then after what he had to say about Trump and all kind of thing and attacking people online and everything, they said that they turned off and not going to go and sing it. So, again, you're pretty much trying to shoot your movie in the foot before it even begins. Just promote your movie, leave it alone, and be done with it. So that's my take on it. Blue Beetle. It does look interesting. It does look kind of cool, you know, like stuff. I may be willing to give it a check out and stuff, but again, I say it tends to rip off a lot of stuff. That's kind of idea. Let to rip off a lot of stuff. So it's a bit of a rip-off movie, right? And then we have the director going out there and saying some very unkind things about Donald Trump. All in all, that's what we're getting out of this one. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. Have a different opinion. I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.